Another welcome to an episode of Aspie with Attitude. My name is David, I am autistic. In most video contents I talk about autism, autistic issues, autistic life hacks, as well as some fun-filled episodes that you may have already seen. And for this video content, this is going to be a life hack discussing independence. It's all based upon how I am on the autism spectrum and how I can live independently. Independence is all part of being an adult, whether if you're on the autism spectrum or not. This also applies to those who are neurotypical. Being independent is when you no longer live with your parents and you're not dependent on your mum or your dad, just like before you even turned 18 years old. The main aspect of living on your own can be very challenging to most individuals, depending what life skills they possess. And since I'll be 40 after episode 90 of Aspie with Attitude, I had by far learnt a lot of life skills, and unfortunately, learning never stops. Not living with your parents isn't all about freedom. It requires a lot of hard work. What I have learned to have in order to be able to live independent is obtaining employment. I had spoken about this way back in episode 52 when I talked about autism employment. And I'm unfortunate that I am not generating any income with this YouTube channel called Aspie with Attitude. Not yet, or perhaps never. Instead, I work a full-time job as a cabinet maker as my primary source of income to afford this independent living that I have now. You will need money to pay your bills, and if you're buying your own home, you'll need to pay off your home loans, and also you have to pay rent if you're leasing out somebody else's property, and also you need to buy food, and you'll need to save a lot of money just in case if anything happens, like that your fridge breaks down or you end up getting very sick. And speaking of buying food, you'll definitely need to know how to cook. The most recent video I did on cooking is Aspie Chef number 3, back in episode 87, when I cooked hamburgers and fries. Well, since my home doesn't clean itself, it does require a lot of cleaning and maintenance. You'll definitely indeed need to know how to vacuum, wash your own clothes, clean the toilet, clean the bathroom, and generally dust and keep this place clean and tidy. And those are just domestic skills required for successful independent living. And the most important point is knowing personal hygiene, like taking a shower and brushing your teeth is another aspect for successful independent living. It has been in the last 18 months. I have learned to schedule my own doctor's appointment and dental appointment, and it's just been recent that I had my wisdom tooth pulled out from my right jaw. And if you're shy to make phone calls in booking a doctor's appointment, all thanks to the internet, you can always book doctor's appointment online. And it's just now I have practically learned to live independently for almost 2 years now. I first learned what it takes to live independently for about 10 years, and so far in the last couple of years it has been kind of successful, apart from last night when I was preparing this episode of Aspie with Attitude. I had missed a handful of phone calls from my mum, and that evening I've learnt that you must answer your calls to your parents when living alone, because if you don't, your parents could freak out. They might think that you're being some sort of accident and not know. And they could be calling welfare workers and they could be coming around just to find you're okay. And now throughout 2020 and beyond, I may think about making more videos on autism and independent living. And this video content is just brief. This is just like an introduction to what independent living is and what it takes to become independent, especially being on the autism spectrum. And now I've decided to come to the end of this episode just to remind you that I am running a blue envelope challenge. And what I'd like to have is more than 500 subscribers by the 100th episode. Right now, this is just my 89th episode. And please don't forget to subscribe, the notification bell, and please like and share my videos. And it's already time to sign off from Aspie with Attitude. And I always like to say, peace and respect, thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this content, and see you next time for Aspie with Attitude 2019.